AI has its perks, absolutely.
Mhm.
You can utilize it to brainstorm, but the second it takes your voice over, you've lost. Like,
Boring.
it's
It's
boring.
boring. It's just like the trends where everyone dresses the same, everyone looks the same, now everyone sounds the same. Like, it's
Yeah.
just boring.
Right.
That's boring to me.
Welcome to the She's Rooted podcast.
We're about to get real, unscripted.
So pull up a chair. Let's get to the root of it. What's up, Mo?
Hello.
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 Are we excited today?
Yeah, it's a good day. The sun is shining here.
Yeah, same. We're
Blue
good over
sky.
here. It's going to be like in the 80s in Indiana's.
Oh, I don't have it like that, but it's nice and the sun is out and the sky is blue and the grass is green and I am very happy about it.
Yeah. You know where the grass is greener where you water it? Did you ever hear that?
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
actually
like that.
shared that.
I like it. I am really excited to welcome everyone on back to the She's Rooted podcast. We have a really great message for you today. And if this is the first time you are pressing play on us, welcome. We like to keep it raw and real over here. No scripts. You get what you get. Mo says, and you can't throw a fit. So there's that.
Yep.
All biscuits.
One of oh, biscuits. One of my favorite lines. You get what you get and you don't pitch a fit.
Right. So with that, last week I honestly feel it was one of the best messages. Like, I'm not not even gonna pat myself on my own back, and I'm not gonna pat you on your own. Like, I just really feel like somebody needed to say it, and we said it. And it's a message that we can always have great perspective when we are getting in our own way. Like,
Yeah.
we talked about not having all the time in the world and not waiting and all
Yeah.
the things. It's definitely a go press play on it because, like, life's not promised, and we have this day to make a change, and the choice is up to us. But it was a really great message, and
Yeah.
I mean, I even went back and I listened to it. I'm
Yeah.
like, dang, we said some good things on that podcast,
Yeah.
and I appreciate the conversation. So, but yeah,
Me too. Me too. You were very open and honest through that. And I just love the reality of vulnerability, which I feel like a lot of society is lacking these days, but the vulnerability and humanness and that connection of just saying like, hey, I'm in this spot, because that's truly where you can connect because you've either been there before or maybe you're going through something too. And that's what I think is the most beautiful part about friendships and connections, is being able to
hmm
be real enough to share all of that and then navigate and walk through it. Um,
Yep.
because there's so much going on all the time and we're all dealing with all sorts of things and there's a million thoughts swirling around, and it's like when you can talk about them and be willing to be seen in the midst of moments and move through them together, I think that's a beautiful thing. So thank you.
Absolutely, yeah. No, thank you. I I really think that what we're going to talk about today can absolutely be umbrellaed underneath what we talked about last week, but in a completely different way. And I know that there are a lot of women out there that probably feel exactly how we feel. So I'm going to throw this over to you because what you came across, like on what you wanted to kind of talk through, I'm going to let you set us up. So,
Yeah, I saw this post on Substack, which I'm new to, but I am loving it because it feels not so curated and it feels like it's real people's thoughts and ideas and um, writing, which I love. So this says, we are at a point in history, not nearing it, but here, where everyone is going to have to decide if they are content to numb themselves with an endless stream of fentanyl like digital slop, or if they are going to fight for their humanity and touch grass and challenge themselves and create and contribute and love. And that's from Brad Stulberg. And I just loved it. I love it so much because I feel it so deeply. Like,
Right.
I feel like we genuinely are in that age, and you see it every time you go out, you know? And then I see it every time I go out there, and you're like, people are just scrolling and scrolling, and like, how much of the same stuff can you consume? And then when you look inwardly, you are like, you are guilty too. Like, remember, you used to love. I actually had this moment with my son. It was raining last week, and I feel so fortunate that I have a 7-year-old because he has no phone, he has no anything. He's just like living in the moment in the world, and it triggers me to like be in that place where it was raining and we were leaving church and everyone's like, ah, rain, brr," and we get in the car. He's cracking up. He's like, it's just rain. He's laughing and like loving it. And he's like, I forget what he said, but I said, you know what, bud? We can't do that tonight. But that's on my bucket list for summer is I want to go when it's raining this summer. Let's put our bathing suits on and just go dance in the rain. And he goes, what? And I was like, I did that when I was your age. Like, I remember doing that. It was something we used to love doing. And it was one of those moments where this reminds me of that. Like, get out and touch grass. Get out and just play. Get out and like feel the rain. We're hiding from it so you don't look so terrible. You know what I mean? And it's like, we're missing out. We're missing
Right.
out on living.
Yeah. It's funny that you brought that up because last night Matt was going through like our album on our trip, like our past
Mm-hmm.
trips to Disney.
Mm-hmm.
And we were at the pool at Old Key West, and it was a big family trip. It was Talon's graduation trip. So it out of nowhere, I mean, we knew the rain was coming, but we thought we had more time. So we're all in our bathing suits, and you got my mom, my dad, Matt's parents, Matt's sister, husband Jake, and Kirsten, Talon, Riley Gage, so their boyfriends and girlfriend. Like, we're all like a huge family trip, right? So we're all at this pool, and out of nowhere, it starts pouring. And it's like everyone's I'm like, I'm filming everyone because I'm like, this is hilarious. You guys are all in your bathing suits and you're under the umbrella, like, oh my gosh, it's raining. And
Yes.
like, Talon's girlfriend Riley, it was like it's the cutest moment because she had like the 4th of July hat on, and it like the wind took it and like blew it off her head, and it hits my mom in the head, and, like, she's like, and then I pan over to my dad, and he's not under the umbrella, and he's like, "I'm getting wet." Oh my god. It's, like, the funniest video ever, and Matt and I were, like, in bed just cracking up. I'm
I
like,
love
"I
that.
love that I filmed that moment," because it's, like, it's so it's just so fun to, like, look back.
Yes.
My dad's like, "I'm getting wet."
Yes.
So funny.
I love that. I love I
Yeah.
have a video like that similar from Ocean City, and it was years ago on a family vacation, and it's like same kind of thing happened. We had umbrellas like on the beach, and my husband's cousin like is trying to hold this umbrella. The wind is blowing everywhere. The aunts and uncle, like the older aunts and uncles and everybody are down there and they're cracking up. And I did the same thing. I just started filming. I'm like, this is the best. This is gonna be such a great memory someday. And it totally is. That also makes me think about though how, and we kind of said it last week, but it brings it to a different place, like where something happens and shakes up the like the how do I want
The
to say it?
curtain in front of your face.
Like kind of like where we have like these like this very curated like way we're walking through the day or what we're doing, and it's like something like that happens and like it's all unleashed and like your truest emotions and feelings come out. And I think that's what makes it so great. You're like, yes, I see you all, and this is,
Right.
I love it, you know, versus like sitting there and having the perfect conversation and the like whatever perfect look and the perfect blah blah blah. And
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's what I used to love about like the old social media, where it was like
Yeah.
the blurry photos and like the here's my cup of coffee with my donut, you know, on my back deck. It's a nice day, like posts, you know, like
Now you got your iPhone telling you, clean your camera, it's smudgy." I'm like, "Okay.
oh, mine
How
doesn't
does it
tell
know
me.
that?"
I don't know. Mine doesn't tell me that yet.
Mine does. I don't
Y
know.
I
Well, why
probably
don't
missed
you
an update.
drop what you read one more time.
Okay.
I am, like I'm excited to go
I'm
through.
excited to hear what
I
you
got some
think.
things I wanna say. Okay.
Yes, tell me. Okay, so this is from Brad Stulberg. We are at a point in history, not nearing it, but here, where everyone is going to have to decide if they are content to numb themselves with an endless stream of fentanyl like digital slap. I just love that. Or if they are going to fight for their humanity and touch grass, challenge themselves, and create and contribute and love.
So good.
So good.
I love that your mindset went around, like, social media and old school. I love that you talked about the rain. I love that it brought like, I just think that there's so many things that are so connected that I had no idea that Matt and I scrolling through that video and just, like, reminiscing on such a fun, like, core memory moment that I'm so glad that I captured, and then you're talking about you guys walking out in the rain, and it just, like those are moments that are, like, so raw, real, and not curated, but they're just I don't know. So I love that you talked about old social media because, man, new social media, it
Yeah.
ain't
What do
it.
you think?
It ain't it. It ain't it. It's so, like I think we live in this time and age where AI is just, like, taken over so much, and you don't know there was a point where you don't know what was real and what was, like, really that person. And now, I feel like so many eyebrows are up to it. If I'm scrolling through social media, like, I used to call back in the day, like, social media unsocial, because I feel like there are so many keyboard warriors or so many like, you wouldn't do what you do
Mhm.
if you were in front of me,
Right.
but you're so cool and you're gonna type something out, like, I just be
Yeah.
so freaking for real right now, you know?
Yeah.
So, I feel like there was a place where it was starting to shift to where people found themselves, like, behind a keyboard versus, like, in real life, dancing in the rain, like,
Mhm.
I mean, so and now we live in a time where AI is writing everyone's damn posts, like, I can tell if I first of all, if I know you, I know you didn't write that,
Mhm.
and 2, like, there are so many red flag tells that it is not your original thought at all. It's not this. It's not that, but it's this.
Yeah.
Okay, chat.
Yeah.
Thank
I'm
you.
telling yeah.
But
I'm
yeah,
with you. The minute I read it, my brain, like, doesn't my brain just, like, stops because it's
yeah,
like, "This is boring." Like, I know where this is going. Like, this
yeah,
is yeah.
yeah. There was a video, I might have sent it to you on Instagram, and it was like, talk to your husband
Oh, you said
like chat like chat. And she's like curling her hair and he's asking her like, "Are you gonna be ready soon?" And like the response is like so stupid ridiculous.
yeah.
Like you know that what you're getting and it's okay and it's valid that you want to leave right now, but you have to understand da, da,
Yeah.
da, da. And I don't even know how it went, but it was like it was so not human.
Yeah.
Like, ugh. Like, just give me something real. I tell Matt all the time, I'm like, I want to freaking create a social media platform where like it has to be your damn voice or it don't go on there.
Yeah. Well,
Period.
that's how I kind of feel about Substack. I do feel like at this moment, at least, and again, this is brand new to me, so I could be wrong. So if you're listening and you're like, Substack is not all real and people are AIing all over the place there, you're probably right more than I am. But in my current situation with it, I feel like it is genuine pieces of writing with people that are genuinely fighting for their humanity and their voice and their, what they want to create and put out.
Right.
And I just love sitting there reading it. Like, I don't even see photos on there. It's just words and
Yeah.
thoughts and thought leaders, and I love it.
that's what I authenticity is everything to me.
Yeah.
Like, I really feel like we're turning a page. Like, AI has its perks, absolutely. Like,
Mhm.
you can utilize it to brainstorm, you can and things like that to help getting you to grow and think differently, but the second it takes your voice over, you've lost. Like,
Boring.
it's
It's
boring.
boring. It's just like the trends where everyone dresses the same, everyone looks the same, now everyone sounds the same. Like, it's
Yes,
just boring.
right.
That's boring to me. Like, and
But
I've
you're gonna look
used
you're gonna look
AI. I went down that whole rabbit hole for business where it was like, remember there was like this chunk of time where it was like, use AI and it's got the perfect, marketing plan and the perfect verbiage to sell your product and do your thing and blah, blah, blah. And like,
yeah.
you use it and you're like, I, okay, like for a minute, this was like, it hit for a minute when it was newer. And it's like, okay, now everybody's stuff sounds exactly the same. And my brain doesn't even hear it. Like,
No,
my brain personally can't. Like, it just is like, "Ah, done." Like, there's
right.
nothing for you here. Move on.
It's not real.
Yeah.
And here's another thing, like, where I'm at with things, like, I don't wanna like, I'm on TikTok, right? And there are obviously videos that I scroll through, and now I think everyone knows that summer's coming and bikini season's around the corner. And now you got these AI, like, personal trainers
Oh, yeah,
that
I've
show,
seen.
like, people, doing planks or whatever, and they have more weight on them, and then 30 days later, if you just do this Pilates ball thing or
Yeah.
whatever, you're, like, snatched as hell.
It's always
And
Pilates.
your little, like, computer AI generated voice, and now I do know that there are companies out there that can, like, voice clone yourself, and there's companies that, like, will clone you, and it looks like you and it sounds like you, but it's not you.
Yeah.
That is a scary place to be. Like, at the end of the day, I just I don't know, I have a hard time with it because and then it's you just scroll past it. It's like, "Well, F this," like, that shit ain't real. And it's like, are you praying and hoping that you just pull one over on someone?
I
Like,
mean, I think they probably are. Like, I also think behind some of these big companies, there's a lot of research there, right? And there's a lot of numbers that they've figured out, and there's a lot of like psychology that they've figured out. Think of like just a regular commercial. Like they've known like what's going to sell. The fact that they can even sell, now I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole that we gotta pull off of real quick, but
I don't
I
know,
just have
I
to
like
say,
it. I
the
like it.
fact that they can put a commercial with a medication and literally read off all of these side effects and the way that they position this commercial and people are like, "Yeah, that would probably help me." The fact that's psychology, like, the fact that they can do that to the point where the listener and the person watching is not even, like, registering all of those side effects as really that bad.
That
Like,
they're
even
saying
when they're like, could be even death, they're like, not that bad. Like, I probably need this.
because they're like, they're sitting in a field with roses with, like, gold
Yeah.
puppies coming up to them and,
Yeah.
like,
Laughing at dinner. And yeah.
it's like it may cause a heart attack.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
just psychology.
sign
So
me up.
I feel like to not go down there because I know we can
Uh,
go down there, but I feel like they have
yeah,
the knowledge behind. So now TikTok's not gonna be any different where they're like, "Let's put this ad out here because somebody's gonna buy it. Somebody will buy it,
bullshit.
and enough somebodies will buy it that it'll be worth it."
Eh, hey, if you feel good about it and you can put your head on your pillow at the end of the night, like, that's on you. Like, that's all I'm gonna say about it. It's just I mean, that's not we got a lot more to talk about, but,
I
like, I
know.
just it's so irritating to me that we do live in a time where there is so much fake that is trying to be portrayed as real, and you are going to trick some people into it, and what the end game of that is what? Like, I don't know. And then too, like, I'm also on the other side of the AI. Like, I don't wanna see a bunch of theatrics in your damn video. Like, I'm overall like, I don't like that. I'll scroll right past it. You got, like, a little baby trying to sell me something that's talking. I know that baby don't talk,
A
okay?
talking baby?
Yeah, you're
What
trying to sell
what
like,
is a
it's just
talking baby selling
it's
you?
so cringe and
What
so
is it? Like,
ugh.
Look Who's Talking? Like the movie Look Who's Talking? Like that kinda talking baby?
Yes,
No,
yes,
I have not seen
yes!
this. I have
Are
not
you
seen this.
so for real? Like, it's yeah,
Who's buying something from a baby talking?
I don't know. I don't know. Someone has to be if you're doing it, I guess. But it, like those type of things, like the overly produced things, are an absolute turn off to me. Like I don't like it. I'd rather click on somebody's messy middle of like just saying the raw real thing and sharing that. Like I am in a point in my life where like I don't want all of the fake bullshit. Like that is the biggest turn off for me. And like Matt and I were talking the other day about like we've lived through this like influencer, and it's like that's where everyone wants to be an influencer nowadays. Where some of them, you got to sift through. Some of those influencers are like those sleazy salesmen, like, and I don't want to say that because I don't mean it in that way, but like everyone knows the saying, like the sleazy car salesman, right? So, like, you don't wanna be that person, but you're an influencer.
Yeah.
Go touch grass. Like, so
I mean, that's the thing. Like, that's I've thought about doing, like, a digital detox because of all this. I'm like, I feel like I need to go so deep into just and I don't even, like I feel like I'm not on social media a lot anymore, but it's enough to where it's like, what am I doing with my life? Like, why what this is my life? Like,
yeah.
why do I even feel the need to, like, get on here and look at because everything that pops up at this point for me is, like, an ad or, like you said, some influencer who's paying to show up on your feed, or someone, Chat GPT posting, and I'm like, "This is what I'm filling my mind with and, like, my face with, like, this."
There's no way, Monique, that there aren't other people that are scrolling in social media right now and is so over the fake AI shit. Like, we're not the only 2 in the world. Like, so
I
instead
still I
instead of, like, what if instead of the digital detox, what if it's more of a loud voice movement on, like, making social media social again? Like, be so freaking for real. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, like a protest?
Yeah.
Like a digital protest?
Like, I wonder if, like, we're scrolling through and, like, you see something and you know AI wrote it. What if it's like, "Thanks, chat. Thanks, Claude. Appreciate you, chat. That's
Yeah,
a great topic. I never thought about that. It's not this, it's not that, it's this. You're
yeah,
right. Thanks, chat."
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Man, why
I
do
also guess
but take a step back though, Mo. Why do you feel like you need to go into an AI to have it write what you're gonna put on social media?
well, I
Why isn't your voice enough? Your
I
voice
do
is
think that
enough.
that's a whole nother side of this topic that is a problem, is I do think that it is creating so much insecurity in all of us.
100%.
Like, it's definitely made all of us feel like even
100.
for me, I write, like, a newsletter for my community, and I will have chat edit the flow of it to, like, make it more, like
On point. So you
yeah, like, the
repeating things.
organized because 'cause I'm like, "Bleh," like, everything out. And even that, I'm like, "Wow." I don't think editing's bad, obviously, like,
Yeah.
book writers use an editor, but I'm like, "I know that I could do this." And to your point, it's the lie that's like, "Oh, it'll save you time. Oh, this will make it so much easier." But it's like but my brain is feeling less and less capable
100%.
because I'm not
Yep.
muscling through the hard and the ick and the whatever to do it.
Right. So let me fast forward your life. Okay. So now you're sitting on the rocking chair on your front porch at 80 years old and you're going to look back at everything that you have put out into the world and it wasn't authentically your own voice, how are you going to feel when you're rocking on that rocking chair?
Well,
Like,
it's still
that's
my
the legacy
voice.
that you're No,
It's
I'm not saying you, I'm saying,
oh,
like, when you only use chat
mhm,
to or any kind of AI
mhm.
to be the voice that's going to be the forefront of your social media platform. Like, this is like, we're real people. You sent me that one video that guy was, asking, "How do I know that you're not an AI clone?" And he's like, "Put 3 fingers in front of your face."
Yeah,
And I guess, like, if that's how you know, and the guy's like, "Am I okay, are we good? Okay, are we good? Okay, are we good?" And he's like, "No, put it in front of your eyes." He's like, "I don't understand why that
yeah.
matters.
I can't do that. Why are you asking me to
Can't
do
do that."
that?
He's like, "Okay, let's go.
Yeah,
Guys,
yeah,
what up? Like, this
yeah.
is real life." Like, you're gonna get to the end of your life and you're gonna look back at all these AI generated photos and these places that you've never been, and you're like, "Man, that fake version of myself, that they lived a good life. They shared a lot of good things.
For
Come on
me,
now."
it's that and it's the other side of that whole quote that I read, like, I crave just, like, connection outside, like when I was like, touch grass, create something, like, all the stuff that I grew up camping and crafting and, like, all of that, and it's like, if I have time in my day, which obviously then it was a whole 'nother thing, but, like, making the time, if I know I have an hour in my day of, like, BS time where it's like, you've earned this time to just, like, do whatever you want. Why? Why? I don't wanna look back on my life and go, "I spent it scrolling." I spent it scrolling and reading dumb, like, AI posts and filtering through what, Instagram says I need to buy and have and what instead of, like, taking a walk, phoning a friend, climbing a mountain, like, that kinda stuff, like, that's what I spent my life doing, like, why am I doing that?
Because it's the norm of
I'm
the
over
day
it.
and age that we live in.
I'm over it. I'm like, do
Like,
I need I'm gonna pick up scrapbooking again. I'm gonna, like, I feel like I'm that
are you
person
gonna
that's like,
color?
I
Are
have
you
to
gonna get a
fight,
coloring book?
get my coloring book out.
Buy another journal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that, people they fall into the trap just like, when AI came out and you're talking about, yeah, it's gonna help you with your business and it's gonna make things so much more efficient. And when you find a spot to where you lose yourself along the way, it's never gonna be worth it. It's not gonna be you. You're gonna create an imposter syndrome around yourself. I'm reading a book right now, and she was talking about how she went on this audition for like this VH1 show, like back in the day. And it was like a heavy metal show. I forget the name of it, but she f- she decided I don't even listen to heavy metal. She's on the other side, like Beyonce and all that. So she had to pretend like I need to walk into this audition to be what they think they're like. I need to be the person that I think that they're looking for instead of just being myself. And she said she got this, like, I think Van Halen shirt or whatever, and she's like, "I'm gonna get this audition if I get this Van Halen shirt." She's like, "I couldn't even name, like, any of these songs." And she, like, rehearsed and rehearsed and rehearsed, and finally she's there, she's standing in front, and the bottom of her, whatever paper that you hand in, like, when you go into an audition. I'm not an actress or anything like that, so I don't know whatever it is. The bottom of it said that she does a good Britney Spears impersonation. Obviously, Britney Spears is no heavy metal, right? But for some reason, she ended up writing that down, and she said she blinked in her, like, interview process with the audition process, and couldn't really think of what she was supposed to say on trying to get this show. And at the bottom of the paper, they noticed that she does a Britney Spears impersonation. So they asked her to do it. So she did. She ended up getting the gig. And they told her that the reason why she got the gig is because of that Britney Spears audition, because she was authentically herself in that moment, and that is what they were looking for. So when we walk into social media, we walk into a job, we walk into a fitness class, we walk into whatever we're walking into, and we think we have to show up with the expectations of the other person, we are going to continually drive who we are down because we're trying to be somebody that we absolutely are not. And at what cost? What's the worth? Why are you doing that?
That is a fantastic message to anyone that is listening that might be younger or in the dating scene, because that is one place that I learned if you are trying to walk into a relationship and date someone and you start to let go of who you actually are authentically because you are trying to be the girl that this guy needs or wants or whatever, just know that you might win and you might be the girl, but then you must be that version of the girl for the rest of your life.
Which then
And
you lose.
that, my friend, is called unrooted
My friend.
disaster. Yeah. Yeah. That is a great PSA to any of our listeners that are not yet married or, you know, found that person, because I've seen it happen with friends. I've been there in my earlier years of dating where it's like, oh my
Yeah,
gosh, like, wow, I really let go of all of this stuff to like be this version. And I don't even like that version. Like, I don't e you know?
yeah,
Um, yeah, that's huge. But yes, that goes with everything you're doing in life, for sure.
right, right,
That goes back to being rooted in what you know of yourself and being standing in who you are
right,
to attract the life that you actually wanna have.
right.
Yeah. There's so much there. I mean, like, I think obviously we're both in, like, sales, marketing, business, like, there's that whole side where it's, like, so extreme that you're like, "I'll sell my soul to, like, sell my thing and do whatever," and, like, you and I have never been that person.
Nope.
We've walked away
Matt
from
always talks
places.
about that. He's
Yeah,
like, you're not willing to do the things
you
that all these people
Yep,
that are sleazy are doing.
yep.
And sitting in where you're at, you're like, "Man,"
If I could
sometimes you look and they're so far ahead,
Yeah,
but really, are they?
right.
Are they? They might portray that they are on social media, so if they're trying to use this fake persona of themselves to, like, try and catch all of the fish in the sea, how much of what they actually say is their real life and what they're doing is actually freaking real? If they're fake on this side, they're gonna be real on the other side. Go touch grass. Get that
So
get
I would say there's one person that I can think of that is a mentor of mine that actually uses AI very well, in my opinion. But I think I feel that way because it is like she's out there saying, "This is what I'm doing. This is how I'm making it work
being
for me
real.
so that I can free up my time to do this." And look how simple this is. Like her stuff, her content is not overly edited whatsoever. Literally, it's a bunch of just B-roll. And she just uses the chat and she creates it and she's like basically selling how to do that, right? Like I think she's the only one that I've seen that I'm like, I still read her stuff because I'm like, yeah, that's great. Like, yeah, that's good. Like, I can respect the heck out of that. And I can see where that could benefit you. A lot of people are not able to do that
But
because,
you
like
know
you
her
said, there's,
voice.
yes,
You know her voice prior to that, and
yes,
her voice is in line with
yes,
AI to this day.
yes,
You can absolutely use it in the right way,
yeah,
but unfortunately, there are a lot of people using it in the absolute wrong way,
yeah,
like the turn off way. But what's a turn off to me lights somebody else up, like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
But I think it also is like maybe that's part of for me personally. Maybe that's kind of why I'm also like I feel like I'm in a weird place with social because I don't when you were like, "We could be, like, you know, using it a better way." I don't even have the desire anymore to be like, "This is what I'm doing. This is what I" like, I don't have the desire to, like, show the world my life anymore. Maybe I'm old, but it's more like I would rather, I guess, piggybacking off of our conversation last week, like, life is so short. Am I gonna sit there on my deathbed and be like, "Dang, I wish I woulda scrolled more. Dang, I wish I woulda posted more sourdough. I wish I woulda" like, those are not the things for me.
Yeah,
It's not gonna be it.
right.
I don't know.
You've been battling this social media for a couple years.
Yeah.
You've been
I
on and
love
off this kick of, like, social media.
'Cause I love people. I just love being around people, and I'm actually introverted. I don't it takes me a bit to, like, really connect or, like, be outgoing or I don't know. But I like being around people. Like, I like feeling people's energy. I like being around people. I don't even have to necessarily be talking. I just like the energy of, like, real life and real people and, like, real things.
Right.
And I guess social just feels so there was a time when I liked it. There was a time when I liked it and I felt like it was connecting and I felt like it was more genuine and real, I guess. And now I just feel like kind of weirded out by it all. Maybe I don't know. I don't want people to know where I am or what I'm doing. Not like anybody really
Finding
cares. There's probably literally 0 people that are like, "Oh, let me dig in and find out where she is." No, probably not, but
Yeah,
in my head.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I think that, I think you can never lose sight of what truly matters to you in your life and the legacy that you wanna leave behind, the voice that you wanna leave behind, the core memories you wanna build while you have the time to build them. I think that the second you start putting the agenda of what everybody expects you to be in the lane that your passion is, the lane that your life is, the second you project that out is the second that you are gonna absolutely lose the whole point of why you were given this life in the first place. And it is such an easy place to fall trap into, especially this day and age with social media, because everybody's out there trying to be this influencer, curator. Let me stand out, let me do this crazy stuff in order like there's this guy that Matt and I have been watching, I just came across, and, he cracks me up. Now he uses the adult words that Monique does not use, so I need to reel it in. But he's like he starts off every video he's a personal trainer,
Okay.
freaking hilarious, and he starts it off, like, all chill, and he's like, "My name is Carl Lewis. I just came across his video, like, this week, and I know his name is Carl Lewis because every video that he starts off, he's like, "My name is Carl Lewis, and I don't give a biscuit." He's just going on, and he's, like, talking about all the things that are, like, so true in life, like, nobody cares. Everybody has to work. Everybody has excuses. Like, show
Mhm.
the hell up, basically.
Yes.
And then he'll, like, pan into, like, his training clients, and he's, like, so calm. He's, like, goes really, like, "I'm Carl Lewis," and then he goes into this high pitched, like, effing voice, da 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 da. And then he pans over to his training clients, and he's like, "Now here's this is what I'm doing right here." And then he's, like, so calm and collected, and then he just goes right back up to that, "Get the after work." It's just like but, like, that type of content for
'Cause
me,
it's real and it's his.
real, it's
Mhm.
him, and,
Mhm.
like, I'm all about that. So, I don't shout out to you, Carl Lewis,
Hey,
like,
I'm gonna have to look him up.
he's
Yeah,
hilarious.
because it's real. It's his creative mind that's like, "This is how I wanna share this message. This is what I" instead of putting my thoughts into chat and having chat write me a
Yep,
post and, like, posting it, "This is how I see this going down because 'cause I'm a creator," and that's,
yep,
like, what it used to be. Creators
yep,
were actually creative and creating, and
right,
they weren't trying to, like, fit in line with
yeah,
the structure.
right, 100%. So, like, that's that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that, like, raw, real.
I feel like you do a good job of that on your own page.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you are genuine.
Well, let's hope you think that, my friend. You get what you get. You don't pitch a fit.
I would tell you. I'd be like, "You're selling out, dude."
Yeah, no. That ain't ever gonna happen.
You
I'm
suck.
out. Imma walk the walk I talk, girl. Nailed it the first time this time.
Yeah.
Remember when that other time I was like, "What
Yeah.
do I always say?"
How do I say
No.
it? I say it
Like,
all the time. How do I say it?
how do I say it? I don't even know. No, here's the thing, like, I definitely, integrity is everything to me, period. Like, everything to me. Like, I've been in so many situations where you can tell when people are talking to you, they're talking through you, and I'm a big noticer of things. And even like in my career paths in the back, like in the front end of everything, when I'm working at a gym and they sell their products, right? And I mean I'll look right at them when they're like, "Oh, part of the job is to go on social media and tell everyone how amazing this is," and I'm like, if it ain't going in my body, you ain't gonna catch me on social media talking about it. Imma tell you that right now. So if that's a problem, like, I don't cross that line. I've always been like that. And guess who never posted a video about any of the products that they have in that gym?
Yeah.
Me. I
Yeah.
won't do it because at the end of the day, my voice, my is everything to me. Like,
Yeah.
and what you see on social media, like, I try to be as transparent with everything. Like, I'm not that whole conversation that we had, "It's not all sunshine and rainbows, Jamie." No frickin' shit.
I know.
Like, no shit.
Yeah.
So I'm very raw and authentic on there because at the end of the day, like, if you're not sharing your truth, then why are you sharing anything?
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah.
I don't know. And you ain't gonna be everyone's cup of tea.
Right.
But guess what? That's why there's other drinks out there. You ain't meant to be somebody's cup of tea.
I
You're meant to be
actually
your
just
own.
had that. I had that conversation with a friend. I was at dinner with a couple girls and they were talking about like podcasting. And they're like, can't believe you have a podcast, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's so amazing. I've always wanted to do one, blah. And I'm telling them kind of the story of how this unfolded. And they were saying, they just feel like, but like, who would listen to me or what do I have to say?
Oh, yeah.
And I said, I get it. Like we've had that same conversation, but I think you settle in the reality of I might even be saying the same thing that Joe Schmo is saying over there, but I'm saying it differently and it falls on different ears. Like there's so many people out there with thoughts and opinions and ideas and all of this. And just hearing the same thing but a different way can hit somebody's heart differently and can register with somebody and all that. I was like, so I don't know. Like, and at the end of the day, I don't even know who's listening. Like, it doesn't, unless you drop a comment and tell me you're in and like whatever, like, and it doesn't phase me. It's more like
Yeah.
obeying the feeling and obeying the call of like, I feel like everything I've gone through in life is not for nothing. And maybe that's my own like deception. I don't know. But
Mm.
that's how I feel, where it's like we're supposed to reach back and like hold out a hand and say like this is kind of I went through that too, or this is how I saw it. Perspective. It's just
Right.
like you said, being a noticer. Our favorite author Andy Andrews, like that's what he
Mhm.
calls himself, a professional noticer. And then you offer perspective, and it's just another way to
Right.
look at things because you can't change the things all the time. You just
Yeah.
have to change the view, right?
My book is upstairs. You're absolutely right. I in a different book that I'm reading, the one that my dog chewed up
Mm-hmm.
that I showed you.
Mm-hmm.
In there, it was talking about how, like, you have to take a step back and you have to, like, remove yourself from it. You have to know who you're talking to and why you're talking to them, and at the end of the day, when we have that, like, that focus on, "Oh my gosh, what am I even gonna talk about? "Oh my gosh, like, who's even gonna listen? Oh my gosh, let me put this imposter syndrome on my shoulders, and you're gonna get to that rocking chair when you're 80 years old, and you're not gonna show up, and you're not gonna do the things that you always wanted to do because you're so worried about what if, and what if, and what if." Like, girl, what if you don't do it, right? You're gonna have a lot of regrets later in life. Regrets. Um, and you don't wanna have that. But let me, like, look at you in the eyeballs for a second. And I'm always looking at Mo, my camera's up here, so I'm gonna look at you in your eyeballs
Mm,
for 1 second. What if you do it? What if you do it? And what if you do it so authentically yourself that you then fall into finding your community and changing the legacy of your story because you showed up as you who you were always called to be? Like, what if you do that? And what if it changes your life? And at the end of the day, what if it just changes one person's life? Would it be worth it to you? If it changed one person's life because of what you said, what you showed up, or what you did, would it be worth it? Or are we looking at all of the people on social media that have 10,000 followers, which a lot of them are probably freaking paid bots, and we compare our life to somebody else's life and we then less than it, and we're not going to do it. And then we're going to be on the rocking chair at 80 years old. Like, what is your legacy? What do you want to write?
I can't wait to
Go
see your
freaking do it.
rocking chair.
I can't wait to see my rocking chair too. I'll be like,
It's gonna be blinged out.
there was a day where Monique and I shared
Here's
a dash of
listen,
tea, and this bitch says, "Let's film it. Let's do it." And you guys, it's that simple. You put your own voice out into the world and you share it with your people, and they can hold your toes to the fire. Here we are over like a little over a year and
we've
a
been
half
doing this for a year.
podcasting.
Oh my
Over a year.
oh my gosh, we didn't have a party.
Wanna have a party?
We need a
Get the
party.
vodka! Get the tequila!
We need a party. Wait, can I also just say, when you're 80, I don't think you're gonna be in a wheelchair. I feel like we're gonna be still doing pull-ups and push it like, we're gonna be doing things at
Who
80.
the hell said I was gonna be in a wheelchair?
A rocking chair.
I
A
can
rocking
sit in
and
I'll be in my rocking chair and be like, "Yeah,
okay, I'm not gonna
it's
be
a
in a
rocking
rocking
chair."
chair at 80.
Why?
I wanna be doing pull-ups at 80. I wanna be doing gymnastics at 80. Yeah, you ever see these old ladies on the Instagram? I don't think
There's
it's
Is
curated.
it AI?
No, they're real. They're doing gymnastics at 80.
Yeah, hell yeah. You got that happens now though, Mo.
I
You have to
know.
pull up for your life now so you can do your pull-ups later.
I don't wanna be in a rocking chair at 80 yet. Maybe later,
A
like
rock a
90.
rocking chair is just a comfy chair that sways back and forth,
I know, but I
not
keep
a wheelchair.
you're saying it like we're gonna be there, like, reminiscing on our life because life is over and all we can do is sit in a rocking chair. I don't wanna be there.
I was just having a cup of coffee in the morning before I started
Okay.
my day at 8
On your front porch,
on
on
my
your
front
rocking
porch.
chair? Okay, fair.
Yeah,
Alright, fine, that's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
I'm gonna have a chair swing. What's it called?
A chair swing?
Is that what it's called?
I don't know what it's called. What is it called?
Oh my gosh, this is so random. Yesterday, I was in the car with a friend and my son, and he goes, "Look, it's a ghost moon." And my friend goes, "What is a ghost moon?" And I'm like, "It's like a moon that you see during the day. Like when the moon is out and you can see it, and during the daytime, it's called a ghost moon." And she was like, "It is?" And I was like, "I mean, that's what I was always taught." I'm like, "Look it up." And she's like, "No." She looks it up and a ghost moon is not that at all, but it is a thing. It's like this whole other thing of some, I don't know. She was reading it off about what a ghost moon actually is. And then I said, "Well, what is a moon that you can see during the day called?" She Googles it and it's like a day moon.
Ah, you don't say.
What
It's
in the world?
Never
I
knew that.
Me either. Now I forgot why I
Our
was talking about
listeners, when
moon.
they're 80 on their rocking chair, they're like, "You know what? That one day I learned what that moon was called."
The daytime moon. Oh
Oh,
my
I
god.
like how, like, I go into, like, the scene.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just
you
it's not a rocking chair, it's just a chair. I mean,
you
I guess
said
I could rock.
You said you weren't an actress, but I think you could do it.
You know what? I think I could do it. You ever see some of my that TikTok I sent you yesterday? Did
Yeah.
you watch it?
I think you
I
could do
listened to
it.
that one time, and I'm pretty good at
Nailed
it.
it.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
I could lip read, whatever
Yeah.
that is called. I love a good TikTok like that. It's funny. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I think that you unlocked a really great topic. Like, you gotta get off the sidelines, man. Get
Yeah.
in the damn game of your own life,
Yeah.
and if somebody wants to, like, say something that is gonna try and, like, sift you down.
Trolls. Where's mine's over here? I can't reach it. I need go-go gadget arms. It's on the side.
Yeah, look at them. They got some ugly ass yellow hair. They don't even have clothes on. Go put clothes on and then have something to say about my
And
life.
then then tell me how you feel.
Yeah. Who cares?
Yeah,
Man, life is short.
it's
We
too
talked
short.
about we talked about getting the basics sexy on the last one, just simple things that protect your health and move your life forward so that you can do the things that you want to do. You put yourself first in your own life. You got to do that on all of the things, right? You can't pour from an empty cup. You can't pour from a half empty cup, and you can't even pour what you don't even like to drink in your own damn cup.
Mhm.
Like you have to let go of this idea that you have to have this perfect curated, overly edited, trying to be like everybody else copycat thing. Just be your damn self. You're
That
enough. You're enough.
yeah, that and consuming it. Like, if you're in a place, I think, where, you are frustrated, you are miserable. I've talked to a couple of women too, like, that's a whole 'nother side where women are like, "I can't even post a picture without a filter anymore," like, or they're feeling depressed or they're feeling anxious, and you have to look also and pause and say, like, "What am I consuming?" Like, get back to the roots of yourself. I think that's why I love that quote too, because it was like, for me, I grew up camping outside, climbing the mountains, like, getting dirty, playing in the creeks, um, making art, singing, dancing, like, all that stuff, and anytime I feel, like, anxious or, like, whatever, obviously I pray, but then you get back to the roots of, like, what makes you feel so alive? What makes you feel so real, so grounded, so good,
Right.
and getting back to those things and realizing, wow, maybe I'm not really jacked up. Maybe my life isn't so overwhelming. Maybe I'm just consuming too much trash and too much fake, to your point, stuff that isn't real, and I need to go do something that's real. I need to go have a real conversation. I need to go touch grass. I need to go for a walk with my spouse. I need to phone a friend and have a real conversation. Those are the things that fill your cup. Those are the things that, make you remember who you are, and
Right. You
they're
need to
important.
slow down.
Yeah. We're gonna be aware of where you're spending that precious time that we have,
Right.
because, like we talked about, we're not guaranteed a lot of it, but we can really put the hammer down on, like, the quality of it, and when
Yeah.
you do that life assessment of a day, of your hours, and you look at the hours of your day and you go, "How many of them are spent doing this, 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 and this? What out of this list of things that I'm doing is actually important, and where am I missing the opportunity to insert said thing that I know makes me feel alive and good?"
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna throw out a big audacious dream right here on the podcast.
Oh,
I know that you and I have chatted about it. I'm gonna make it a little bit more out there, a little more real. What if the thing that you need to do is get around a community of rooted women and come on to a rooted retreat?
yes, now you're speaking my
Big
language.
goal of mine. Like, I can envision it. I just like I want to have a place where we not only build up confidence and build up belief and build up women to get up and out of their own way, to feel seen, to feel heard, and to step up in their life and get rooted in the things that actually matter. Like, and the beautiful part about that is those roots will look different in every woman's life. But
Mhm.
there are some foundational roots that help create the individual roots that are going to help you grow so much more than you feel you're capable of. And when you can get yourself around like an atmosphere in a community like that, and you can walk into a weekend and you can walk out of it completely changed and transformed, and then you got like a whole community of a sisterhood behind you, man. So I want to have a rooted retreat.
You
Like
know it.
all of the things. Like
Mhm.
we're going to eat together, we're going to laugh together. I'll probably make you cry
Mhm.
because your breakthrough is going to happen. Like that is my I love that. I used to do, like, these ladies round tables at my house,
Mhm.
and man, like, you'd have a whole living room full of women, and we would just talk about a topic, and I would break it down into shambles, and l people would leave with a different perspective, and, like, I don't know. So, rooted retreat, putting it out there. I think
I'm
it's gonna
in.
be so badass, like, it's
I
gonna be
know.
so great.
I know.
Dance, fitness,
Just the little small talk we've had around
little
it so far,
tequila.
it's been, like, so good.
Or
So
or
good.
just water.
Yeah,
Real
it's
fun.
gonna be good. It'll happen, and it's gonna be really good. I'm excited about it too. Just
Yeah,
give women the place to pause and explore and have fun getting rooted in themselves again, like, understanding what that even means. Sometimes you have to get out of your current circumstance, situation, environment in order to, like, pause enough to
right.
dig into that, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited about that too.
I totally called us out.
I love it.
Hey, but if we didn't talk originally and I shared the podcast, like, audacious stream with you, and you're like, "Oh,
Let's do it
let's do it
today.
today." We did it. We did it that day. I was like, "Oh my gosh, what would we even talk about? Who's"
Yeah.
like, you put all that, like, sifting down on your life. And now, honestly, Mo, it is like, I look forward to pressing play and having just an overreaching topic and
Mhm,
seeing where the hell both of us take it.
mhm.
I leave our podcast every single week completely changed and in a great mindset.
Yeah,
Like, so that's when you know that what you're doing and what you're showing up for, regardless of the right now outcome,
right.
regardless of how many followers you have, regardless of how many comments you get, regardless of how, all of it.
How perfect it looks or
Yeah.
doesn't look.
Like
Yeah,
we tried Riverside. We got a great like tip on that. Like you got to use that as a professional.
yeah,
I really like it.
yeah,
But I don't like filming on it because 'cause we're all glitch,
yeah.
and Mo's talking, but she's just sitting there like this, not moving, and I'm like, "Nope, nope. I'm gonna go back to what I know, what works, and we're in Zoom."
Yeah.
And, like, at the end of the day, um,
It's
it
the
works for us.
message, right?
The
Yeah,
message.
it's the message.
And if you don't like the black lines above our heads, I don't know what to tell you. You probably ain't even watching the video anyway. This is a podcast.
Right,
So, there's that.
right.
But, like, you have to just you show up and you just do the do, and, like, you remove yourself from it. Andy Andrews' book, what was that lesson in it in The Traveler's Gift? I'm gonna grab it. It's like you do it without do you know what I'm talking about? It's like one of the rules.
I had to plug my computer in.
Oh my gosh. Mo's gonna get a new computer. Here I am logging. Traveler's Gift is right here. Let's see. Do you remember it? Please tell me you remember it.
I do not.
Oh, guys, hold on. Hold on. Almost there. I promise it will be worth it. Um, maybe it's not there. I don't know. Damn it. It's really good. I'll drop it in the show notes. I can't find it, and I'm wasting too much of your precious podcast time. It's
Uh,
like doing it without expectation. It was something like that.
I'm looking it up.
I don't know why I can't find it. Here is your Jeopardy. Doot, doo, 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 doo.
What book is it in? The Traveler's Sketch?
Yep. It is number 7. I will persist without exception. Reason can only be stretched so far, but faith has no limits. The only limit to your realization of tomorrow is the doubt you hold fast today. That is so freaking good.
So good.
Man, that was a really good, that was a really good topic, Mo. I really hope that people realize that their voice is enough and it's not going to be perfect on the front end. And guess what? It ain't going to be perfect on the back end either. We just had to have some Jeopardy music because I was like, oh my gosh, let me grab a book.
My
And then I couldn't
Jeopardy
find it.
music turned into "I'm a Little Teapot" at the end. I couldn't remember how it ended, and then it sounded like "I'm a Little Teapot," so I stopped. Tip me over and pour me out, and I was like,
Wait, no, wait, that is, wait a second. That is a Jeopardy song.
"I don't know. I'm I'm having doubts now."
I think it is.
We'll have to look it up later.
Yeah.
Sound the same, and I am music, so maybe I do know. Just doubt it.
Don't doubt. Own it.
Well, I love you. Thank you so much
Love
for that.
you.
It's very good, and I hope that it blessed somebody, and no
Yeah.
matter where you're at in the journey, hopefully, if nothing else, it gives us a moment to pause and go like, how am I spending my hours? What am I doing? And why?
Right. Yep.
Is it really what I want to be doing? Is it really how I want to be doing it? Or am I doing it because I just got caught up in the momentum of society, right?
Right. Don't be numb.
Yeah.
Fight through. Break through.
Stay rooted.
Stay rooted. Touch grass.
Yes.
So there's that. No, I appreciate it. Very, very good. And I'm excited for next week because I don't know what we're going to talk about, but I know it's going to be good.
Be great.
It's going to be great. All right, ladies, let us know where you're at on the other side of this podcast land. Like, there ain't no way we're the only two that are like, just give me something real. Like, just, that's what I want.
Yeah.
So, and if you love the AI stuff, if it adds value, I will
Some
say this. At the end of the day, no matter what, if you can listen to something, you can read something, and it gives you perspective that is going to better your life, I don't care where it came from because it's making you better. There's a reason why you came across it. So there is that. But if you're in a place on the other side of things where you're making AI be the the sifter between your voice and what gets out into the world, and you got this AI sifter trying to make you sound better, and you then lessen your voice because of it, and then you just like, all right, I'll just, whatever this thing says, it must be perfect, whatever this thing says, like, because it's I will tell you, I've asked AI to do some measurements in the kitchen, and that damn thing got it wrong, and I had to be like, that ain't right, and they're like, you are right, I am so sorry, that wasn't correct, and I'm like, I could have just done it faster myself. Why am I asking Alexa? Oh gosh, now she's gonna talk to
Mm.
me.
Chat's giving me some good sourdough recipes.
Yeah. I mean, there's really great benefits for it, but don't ever lose yourself in the midst of it,
Yeah.
because we can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanna hear Monique Ricci's voice, not Claude Ricci or
Haven't even touched Claude yet.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the new hype one.
I know. I've heard all about it.
Yeah. But with that, um, stay rooted. I think we're ending this podcast. I think we're done.
We're done.
That's it. Checked out.
It's over.
Be your it's over. Be yourself. Go touch grass.
I'm gonna go touch some grass. Create some.
Okay.
All
There you go.
right.
I love you. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys on the next podcast. And until then, what do we tell them, Mo?
Stay rooted.
Stay rooted. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
We hope that landed.
If it did, share it up, drop a comment, and you know what? We'll see ya on the next episode.
And until then, stay rooted, sister.